Welcome to Experience Growth. We're here to help you discover, define, and deliver your big ideas. Hey, this is Colin Tomlin, author of the Grow House series of books, publisher of EG Magazine, and the creator of the 21 Books Challenge. Now, in this week's blog, I want to share a thought with you around a blueprint for relationships. Now, this week, in order to get ready for, in fact, last week into this week, in order to get ready for the 21 Books Challenge, I've been reading this book here, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it's a golden nugget. In fact, it's a treasure chest of golden nuggets of tips and tales and tools on how to have great relationships. And I realized that in fact, last year or maybe the year before, when I was doing research for this book here, The Grow How Formula, in chapter 5, I'd already quoted one of Dale's stories. And in fact, I want to talk about it here. And it's called A Blueprint for Relationships. And relationships really are all about teams. And we've got an acronym here, TEAMS, TEAMS, can't spell now. And there are really 5 elements to some great relationships. The first one is tone setters. We have some tone setters in our lives, and these tone setters are almost like mentors. They're the ones that we get our ideas from, our thinking. For example, my thinking about being a father and a husband come largely from my father, because when I was growing up as a little boy, he was my tone setter. He was the one who I got ideas of success from, ideas of family. And I say this to Judy, my mother was the tone setter for my idea of what it means to be a wife and a mother. And of course, as Judy and I got together, I tried my hardest not to impose my ideas on her, because of course she brought her own ideas from her upbringing, from her parents, in terms of what it means to be a mother and a wife. And so we all have tone setters. We all have tone setters throughout our lives from very early on. The great thing is, as we grow older, we have new tone setters, we have new ideas, we expose ourselves to new thinking, to new thought processes, and to new people, and therefore we change those ideas as our tone setters change. The other thing we have are something called engagers. Now, whilst our tone setters set the tone and bring us some thoughts, or introduce some thoughts to us rather, in terms of who we are and what we may think about the future, about the world we live in, ideas about success, etc. Our engagers are the people who connect us to other people, people who we then become exposed to. So when we moved to Norfolk some 10 years ago, it was engagers that helped to make that transition really, really possible, or enjoyable, or even practical, because they were able to introduce us to the other members of our community, the other members of our church, the other members who do business, so the business community here in Norfolk, and that really did help. So engagers are massively important. So actually, who are your tone setters? Who are your engagers? And what are they doing in your life? The other thing is, you also have arrangers. Yeah. So whilst tone setters, as the name suggests, sets the tone, and the engagers connect you with the people who matter, your arrangers make things happen. So if you run a large company, for example, your arrangers are your senior management team. If you run a small to medium enterprise, your arrangers are your core team, potentially your arrangers and or your suppliers. Those are the people who make things happen. And of course, we've got some other people. We've got your messengers and of course your servers or service points. Yeah, so listen, click the link below to find out more about the rest of arrangers, the messengers, and the servers stroke server points. Now, if you sign up for the 21 Books Challenge, one of the bonuses amongst a whole host of other bonuses is a copy of the Grow How Formula. That's the book that this excerpt is taken from chapter 5, and it will give you 6 other essential principles that will really help you to get your big ideas underway, to make your big ideas happen. So sign up, click the link below. We are ready to roll. We are excited. It kicks off on Sunday, the 4th of April, and it will help you. It will help you to feel good, to think better, and be your absolute best, ready to deal with the challenges, the opportunities, and to create some new possibilities in terms of what's happening and what can happen for you in the next year and beyond. So listen, thank you so much. Have a great week. Have a great Easter. And I look forward to seeing you on the 21 Books Challenge that starts on Sunday. Take care. Have a good one.